Okay, let's start with our investigative questions. I have my investigative questions in a text box here. To bring this text box to this screen, I simply clicked on this icon text and got a text box. After that, I copied my investigative questions from my Word document and pasted them here. It's pretty easy. And I think this is one of the cool features that Codeiv has. So you can have your text box, table, graph, map, and calculator also on the same screen, so you don't have to switch your screen when you analyze your data. And also you can type whatever you like while analyzing your data. This is pretty cool. And okay, so our main investigative question is how fast do roller coasters tend to be. For that, we'll be investigating if there are any differences between the top speed of older, newer, or more recent roller coasters. And also we will see if the type of material makes any difference in their speed. And also we will find a typical top speed of a roller coaster that was built before 1980. And also we will find a typical top speed of a newer roller coaster. For that we need data, and I have my data in a table here. We can see many attributes here of roller coasters, and yeah, we can see their properties as well. Actually, for example, if I click on this one, it gives me it allows me to edit attribute property and also to edit formula. For example, if I click on this, I can change this, but I don't want to change this, but because I know this one is a categorical variable. And also we can add any column here to add a new attribute to this table. So we can add an attribute with its properties and with formula as well. And also we can create hierarchy here. So for example, if I want to create a hierarchy based on the type of roller coasters, I can simply drag it to the left of the table. So yeah, it automatically created hierarchy based on the type. And if I don't want this hierarchy, I want to delete this hierarchy, I can drag it back to the table. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we want to investigate how fast do roller coasters tend to be. For that, I want a graph here. Yeah, now we don't have any variable in the x-axis and we don't have any variable in the y-axis either. So I want to drag top speed now in the x-axis, and actually I can move this axis to the left and to the right as well, and I can always rescale this. I want to rescale this for now, and actually I can rescale this graph as well. Okay, so I just want to see average top speed of roller coasters, so mean, and also I want to see median. So the average top speed of all roller coasters is 58.64 mph and their median is 56.50. So this is average. And if I want to see their variability, I want to click on box plot, and it gives me Q1 and Q3 and Q1, and so that I can calculate interquartile range as well to see variability. Okay, so I want to go with our first specific question, investigative question, that is if there are any difference between top speed of older, newer, or more recent roller coaster. So I want to have another graph for this. Actually, I can work on the same graph as well, but I want to have another graph now because I want to make a comparison later. So top speed and their age. Their age. Okay, so it automatically created three categories that are like newest coaster, recent, and older coaster. For that, I want to see mean first. So the average top speed of newest roller coaster is 66.05 mph, while the average top speed of recent roller coaster is 58.07, which is less than the top speed of average top speed of newest roller coaster. So we can see here shift. Actually, we can find mean shift. So we can find a difference between average top speed of newest and recent roller coaster. So it gives us shift. Similarly, the average top speed of older roller coaster is 49.41 mph, which is smaller than recent coasters. So we can say newest coasters are faster than recent coasters, and recent coasters are faster than older coasters. So in general, the top speed of roller coasters has been increasing over the time in general, but to investigate more, I want to see their variability as well. For that, I want a box plot, and I want to see their interquartile range. I want to find. For that, I might want a calculator here. So this is 75.75, 75.75 minus Q1 is 55.25. So it gives me interquartile range 20.5. Similarly, the interquartile range for recent coaster is 65 minus 50. So I don't need calculator here. This is 15. And interquartile range for older coaster is 65 minus 55. Sorry, it is 55 minus 45. This is 10. So this is 10. This is 50. No, this one was 15. Yeah, we found the interquartile range. Actually, this was 50, and this is 20.5. So we can say there is a greater variability in top speed of newest coasters than the variability of recent coasters and older coasters. Okay, so I want to answer my third question right now, because it asks us a typical top speed of older coaster and newer coaster. So actually, in general, we see average when we find typical values. Some people calculate median also, and other people calculate mode also, but I'm gonna see their average. uh, so yeah, if you are riding a coaster that was built before 1980, you can expect its typical speed would be 49.41 mph, while if you are riding a coaster that was built before 1980 but after 1980 but before 2000, you would expect its typical speed would be 58.07 mph, while if you go with newest coaster, you would expect it would be more faster, that would be 66.05 mph. So if you would love to have coaster with its top speed really fast, you would go with newest coaster. Okay, so let's move to our second investigative question. This is, does the type of material makes a difference in their speed? So I want to see type of material and their speed, and type of material and their speed. So I want top speed and type of material. So actually I can work on the same graph as well, but if I wish, I can have another graph as well. So let's have another graph, and to move it here up. Okay, this is fine. So I want to drag on top speed and also their type. I want to calculate mean and see their range, interquartile range also. So the average top speed of a steel roller coaster is 60.63 mph, while the average top speed of wooden coaster is 54.47. So in general, we would expect steel. In general, we can say steel roller coaster are faster than wooden roller coaster, and also we see there is a greater variability in top speed of steel coaster than those of wooden coasters. And also we can compare this with in general. For example, we can see here average speed of a steel coaster is 60.63 amperes, while the average coaster of all coasters in general, average speed, top speed of all coasters in general is 56.5. So steel coasters are like faster. Average speed of steel coaster is faster than the average speed of coasters in general.